Hi, let's talk about the topics on elevation. Now, when I say elevation, basically means how we set your project level to server level. Okay, so let's proceed. So let me open back our tutorial file. Yep, which is we have partially built. Yeah. Now, since this is a one-story project and elevation point of view, which you can see from here. So let me just open, let's say, east elevation. Right. Then I will present them into town mode, which is the dual screen. Okay, from here, you'll notice that the CAD file that we link, it actually shows the survey level, which is 101.00. That means 100 meter above sea level. Now, you notice that our current project, our level doesn't indicate that. Since we all understand that we are creating the architectural consultant model, so here the level indication will be says finish floor level, which is FFL, right? And I wanted to indicate as also FFL 106.00. So how are we going to do that? Now here we have two scenario here. If you are purely doing, let's say, architectural conceptual model or conceptual design, that means you are not aware or don't have any survey information like any country. For Singapore, it's above 100. For other country, I'm not sure unless you have that level given or provided by the surveyor, or if not, from the geographic in the sense that the satellite tracking or all these landscape contour data you buy from, you know, all those agency, yeah, and so on. All right, so let's proceed. So next, if we are creating for real world, real world means architectural consultant model, the elevation label or the marker here will be the same as the Aki. All right, that means I want it to be display finish floor level 106.00, which is I mentioned earlier on. Okay, now first thing here, we need to select these two level. So basically, as you can see from the template that we create this project, when it says 0, basically you can see from your type selector, which it says project datum. So project datum means is more towards conceptual design. If you are doing like the main con or construction, okay, things that be tied out to the level in real world, it should be used as circle head shared datum. Okay, so select shared datum. Now, how to see anything has been changed? Very simple. You go to the edit type. From the edit type, you are able to see that the elevation base now has been changed to survey point. Okay, and how to next step update this value to FFL space 106.00. This elevation marker or annotation symbol, all right, is nested in your label, which is referring to symbol, that's the name. The family file is called level head dash circle. So from here, why we need to select this? Because we need to change, right, the elevation and the value in, from to meter. So select this, right? Now, if previously you have or provided by your BIM manager, then in your project, you should be able to choose, or they already pre-customized. Since ours is more on the, create from tutorial, which is default from the template. So that means we got to do some customization. So from here, since I know is level head circle, cancel, clear your selection. Go to your project browser, look for families category. So from here, expand it. Now, since I mentioned these two known as annotation symbol, so expand annotation symbol, go to the name just now mentioned, says level head circle. Right, from here, right click, edit. Okay, so edit means you actually modifying the family. Now, from here, highlight or select elevation. Then you notice that, or you might ask, where to change. So by selecting the elevation, go to edit label. All right, from the contextual ribbon or from the properties palette. See, edit label, edit, or from here. Both way works. So I select from here, then they give me the edit label dialog box. Now select or highlight the parameter name by selecting the name or the number one here. Then prefix, you type finish floor level space FFL space. Done. Next, go to the edit parameter units format. Right. Now they show me the format setting. Now default based on the system, the template, right, based on the project settings. All right. So the whole project, basically the units in mm, but it's just that the elevation we need to display them in meter. So we need to create an override. So this is where we create the override or do the override. So if we are creating this unit for FFL, then we use just meter. If you are creating your units or setting like for project, no, sorry, not project, this what we call that, um conceptual, then you can use meter and centimeter, or actually eventually millimeters also works. Okay, but of course now what we learn in Singapore basically is more towards the real world value. All right, then I'm going to select meter and must remember to provide the decimal place. Okay, because you can see 2 digit, so 2 decimal place. After that, nothing much to set, just click OK. And ideally, in case you accidentally click cancel, select apply, OK. So now we have updated the parameter, also called the label. Now, second step, you need to load this family that you just create into this current project. All right. So now, two way. One is, since this is a tutorial, we only want to load and update our current project, not to save a copy. All right. Yeah, because sometimes things can be presets by other people or they created for you already. Now, second, in case you want to backup a copy for future use so that don't no need to keep loading and changes. All right, you can select this option, load into project and close. All right, yeah. So for this case, I'm going to select the first one, load into project now. So when you load into here, it detect that's currently there's another family resides inside. But since we are converting project base to survey, right? So you must override. And we also did change the parameter. Okay, so in case you forget in future when you do customization, not sure in future, always look for the long file name. Always remember that. It's okay. Select this option. You'll notice that now your parameter change or so-called updated. All right. Now, current library no longer needed. Just close it. Yes, no need to save for this exercise. Right. Now, the last step, which is I need to relocate, right, this level to achieve 106.00. Okay, how and where? So you need to go to the tab called Manage. Now, under the Manage tab, look for Project Location Panel. All right. Then there's three commands here. Look for the one says position. Then look for relocate project. Okay. Selecting the command, you will see that this is look like a move function. All right. So you can randomly pick anywhere you want, not to be aligned exactly anywhere. Important thing is the value must be visible so you can see clearly. And don't anyhow click. Remember, just make sure it's vertical. Then type in the value. So what should you type? 106.00 or 106,000. You are right. The value should be still in mm, 106,000. Why? Because your base project setting is still in units mm. So 106,000. Although we need only two, but don't be deceived by that. Remember, 1 meter is equivalent to 1,000 mm. Okay, it's just that from our configuration, we only need two decimal place. Though bear in mind. So done, enter. So you can see that now your level been elevated. Okay, how to get your view back? Simply zoom, extend. That means you can use your mouse, double click at the auto scroll, or you type ZE, zoom extend, at your shortcut on your keyboard. Okay, so notice that now your level have been level up, have been level up, has been escalated, right, to the survey level. Questions? Okay, so this is mainly to share with you how we can convert your project base to real world survey point. All right, thank you.